Technology today comes with its fair share of advantages and disadvantages. And today on The Whack, I'm going to sit and list out, this is like psychological new age disorders that a number of us are suffering from because of the internet. Now come on, I know a lot of you are going to identify with the list that I'm going to put out there. In fact, I felt like I suffered from almost like 85% that was on this list. Let me know in the comment section below which are the ones that you identify with. So here it is on The Whack. This is our list of new age psychological internet disorders. Smart tick. So tick really is like that involuntary action that you keep doing, something that you're doing and you don't even realize that you're doing it. Well, in this case, it relates to your smartphone, and that's why you get smart tick. It's that involuntary action where you immediately pick up your phone every time you're alone in a social situation. Today's day and age, I think it's extending to even not being alone, but just being in a social situation. Digital binging. I think the words really say what this one means, and it doesn't need so much of an explanation. Basically, you've just finished watching a movie or you finished like a long meeting and you're like, gotta get my dose of my digital social media. What is going on out there? You're gonna digital binge. Infogestion. So basically think indigestion, but what you need to think is a psychoneurological version of indigestion. What happens over here is that your brain and your eyes start getting this overload of information, and that slowly leads to headaches. If you've had like prolonged exposure to infogestion, it can lead to something that is known as screen burn. Screen burn. You've now just spent way too much time on the internet, and obviously you've got like a headache and you're like, oh my god, I'm burning out just staring at this screen. And once you stop doing that, staring at that screen for a long period of time, you're going to suffer from like the feeling of, oh, I wasted too much of my time, or some of these symptoms as well. Info craving. Now, if you belong to the Whack tribe, then this is like 100% thing that each and every one of you are suffering from. I'm definitely suffering from it. It's that chronic need for information, new kind of stimulation, something that is novel, something that is different, and something that is stimulating as well. You find yourself becoming like this lab rat or like a cocaine addict, somebody who always needs information. While we all know what divorce means, there's also a new term coming in, which is a divorce. And basically that means like a couple sitting in bed on their laptops, and taking it one step further is when they're sending emails to each other instead of having a proper conversation. A bit too extreme, don't you think? Notification trap. So you've gone online, you've posted something, whether it's personal or creative, and now you're just tapping your fingers and you're waiting for those notifications to start pouring in. Who's liking, who's commenting, and who's sharing? We all know that feeling now, don't we? Online identity disturbance. In today's day and age, I think we have two selves, the real self and the virtual self. And what happens is that sometimes if somebody puts like a comment that is not so nice on your virtual self, you can suffer from what is known as online identity disturbance, that mild feeling of depression and other symptoms that you can suffer from. So there you have it. That was my list of some of the psychological disorders that the internet is making us suffer from today. New age disorders, as we like to call them. I can't wait to hear from you in the comment section below. Till then, like, comment and subscribe. And if you've just joined us, welcome to the tribe. Ciao. If the human eye was a camera, then we would be 576 megapixels. Awesome is that?
Jerusalem's importance in the world stems from the fact that it's considered a holy pilgrimage site to followers of three of the world's major religions: Christianity, Judaism, and Islam.